Any mention?
Please, Your Lordship, I'd like to mention item number 1 of the hearing list. I have some difficulty today. May I pray for this matter to be listed next week for hearing?
You're appealing for the state.
No, this is for the MTTC.
I'm for the state, madam.
This is a service matter.
Lordship.
This will go to basically, now the roster has changed.
From the 1st of March, I believe.
No, from 27th February.
Lordship.
So from next Tuesday there will be changed. So it will go to different. You have no objection.
No objection, Your Lordship.
Item 1. Yes, sir, on the request made by Mr. Shan, Learned Counsel appear for the just 1 hour, sir. This is matter after a week. After
Obliged.
Much obliged. May I please, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 8 and 9, Your Lordship. Item number 8 and 9. Let this matter be taken after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
8. Item
8 and 9.
8 and 9.
8 and 9. This is connected matters.
Yes, Your
Connected
Lordship.
matter.
Quashing.
Yes.
You are there. Huh?
You were there for the respondents.
Yes, Lordship, we are there.
Okay. When do you want it?
After 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
8 and 9. On the request made on behalf of the petitioner.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 6, madam. For which time?
There are hardly.
My lord, in fact, this matter was heard.
It was heard many times.
But an extent. It would have been finished.
Oh, that is that deputation
My lord, the school teacher, madam.
school teacher.
My lord, this matter was heard. However, my lord, there was a query from this honorable court whether the post initially held by the petitioner has been filled up. It was filled up long time back, my lord. So I'm waiting for that document. My lord.
Okay. 6 also after a week. On the request made by the Learned Counsel for the petition. This is also a service matter.
My lord, yes. Deeply obliged.
Yes.
No objection, Your Lordship. It's 5. 5, sir.
5. 2 weeks after 2 weeks on the request made on behalf of the petition. All right.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes, please, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 3, Lordship. May it come after 2 weeks, Lordship.
Why, Mr. Panthi, see, there are hardly any matters in this court now. So, everything is adjourned. What this court will do?
Absolutely. My apology, Lordship.
Is this matter covered by division bench?
No, Lordship. No.
So far as this case is concerned, I represent the District Council, Jaintia Hills.
Yes.
So should this matter pertain to cattle rearing in Jaintia Hills? So what we've done is the Animal Husbandry Department, the government of Meghalaya, they had leased the land which we had given it to them. They had subleased it to GE for cattle rearing. Now we are saying that the stand of
Which you have given to the government.
we have given it to the Animal Husbandry for their
And then-
purpose.
and they
Now they
have
have subleased it for
Yes.
cattle rearing.
Yes.
Now our stand is that if they require land, they should approach us and we'll give them a land for cattle rearing. That is the only.
But then once you have given it to the government, then what remains for you? What role you play?
the sublease was without our permission, without our consent. So we're saying that if
No,
at
if
all
you
it-
lease out the land to the government,
pardon your worship,
if you have leased out the land to the government,
but not for that cattle rearing. For
No,
other
but then once you have given out, was there any rider that it should be used this way, that way?
Lordship, there's an agreement, Your Lordship. We have annexed it to our counter affidavit as well.
So what is the case about? What is the prayer here?
This is basically, my lord, this is the seized kettles, my lord. They were resold, my lord, re-exported. So basically, there were certain guidelines issued by Honorable Supreme Court, my lord, just to implement all those, my lord. That guidelines, my lord. In terms of order passed by Honorable Apex Court in this Gaugyan.
It has no issue with the land.
No, my lord.
There are some Lordship,
It is certain guidelines were issued, my lord, to have this gausalas, my lord, to take care of those cattles which were, my lord, illegally exported, seized.
Okay.
I'm for the decimal 6 and 7. I'm for the decimal 6 and 7.
You also have a role to play here.
We are not necessary party.
My lord, I'm appealing for a state.
Yes. After 2 weeks. On the request made on behalf of the petitioner.
May it please your lordship, a similar prayer for item number 12 on behalf of Learned EAG Mr. N.D. Shulai. He's in his post. With the matter, he's indisposed, my lord.
What happened to Mr. Shulan?
He's having some personal difficulties. He's having some personal difficulties.
He's not here, present here today.
No, my lord.
His relative expired. Auntie.
Who's the other side?
I've seek their consent, my lord.
When do you want it?
After 2 weeks.
Is that all right with you?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Prayer has been made on behalf of the N.D. Shulai. Learned AG to urge in the matter. After 2 weeks, the Learned Council appearing for the petitioner has no objection. Prayer allowed. Listed for 2 weeks.
Much praise.
May it please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to make a mention for item 7, Your Lordship.
No further adjournment. That will remain. We will dispose it of today.
Lordship,
May I please, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, here we have received necessary information through RTI, which we have filed earlier. So I pray Your Lordship may allow us to file an additional affidavit.
What information is required?
Your Lord-
What information is sought by this court? Was there anything why?
I'm not sure, Your Lordship, but then
You
we
are
have
not sure,
received.
then who will be sure?
Your Lordship, I'm not being informed. I was just informed that we have, on the earlier occasion, we have informed Your Lordship that we have filed RTI. So we have received the
RTI means
information.
what is the subject matter? What is the case about?
This is that teacher from the women's college, right?
domination
Continuation
computer.
from the service, Your Lordship.
The computer section, he was running the computer section. He's a computer teacher.
Is there any order passed in this matter with regard to was there any requirement of bringing into record some additional informations? Any order passed?
No, Your Lordship. Just an oral,
Just wait. Let the matter come up. We'll just see.
Lordship.
Be there. Be here. We'll just see. Yes.
Item number 2.
Service matter.
Your Lordship. Lordship, this matter in gist, there was an advertisement for the post of LDA. The advertisement is for 32 posts in various government departments. However,
Under the state.
under the state, Your Lordship. However, after the select list came out, 54 were appointed, Your Lordship. So,
More than the number of posts.
more
advertised.
than the number of posts advertised, and I am from the disability category. So my contention here is, if the post is as per the advertisement 32 posts, I will not find a place because there's another candidate for who was on merit from the disabled category.
You also offered your candidature.
Your
You took
Lordship.
part in the selection
Your
process.
Lordship.
Then you are not unsuccessful. You are not successful.
Your Lordship, I was not successful, but however, Your Lordship, our main contention is that 54 was selected.
So
There's a ratio where 1:10, or it's
54
here.
were selected. Then how many were appointed?
54, Your Lordship. The post is of 32, advertised.
How many were selected then?
54.
So all were appointed. There was
No, Your Lordship. After the selection process,
how many persons' name appeared in the select list?
in the select list, 54 were appointed. However, there are more applicants than that.
The court is asking about how many were selected pursuant to the selection process. And how many, this selection was conducted by whom? MPSC?
No, Your Lordship. By the government.
By the department itself?
Department itself. It was by the Deputy Commissioner.
Where is the advertisement?
Advertisement is page 16 and extra 2.
District Selection Committee?
Your Lordship.
And? What is 32 approximately? What
Exactly, Your Lordship.
that approximately signifies?
Approximately it may be 33, 34, but not to the extent
Not
of 54.
33, 34, not 36, 37.
Approximately, Your Lordship,
And then
33,
subsequently
34.
38, 39.
But, Lordship, not to the extent of 54 candidates.
Okay, then what happened? Then you also applied.
Your
Took part
Lordship.
in the selection process.
Your Lordship.
Then you remained unsuccessful.
Your Lordship.
Then what
I was called for the interview. After the interview, then I was not declared successful.
So you were not selected.
Your Lordship.
Then what happened? Which way you were aggrieved by that? 54 appointment.
Your Lordship, because there's some ratio with regard to the disabled category people. So for that, Your Lordship, I'm praying for some time if I can go into the documents and get a full research.
Did you apply under disabled quota?
Your Lordship.
Then how many out of this 32 posts, how many were reserved for disabled person?
One.
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 And somebody was appointed there.
Somebody was appointed.
Then what remains for you?
Your Lordship, our main contention is that if 54 were appointed, the ratio for the disabled category would have
Also would increase.
For that reason, Your Lordship, I'll get into the ratio wise, then I'll come back, Your Lordship, after a week.
Is it correct, Mr. Gurung? How you can appoint 54% when you advertise 32 posts?
My lord, so far the issue here is, my lord, the reservation for the special category, my lord. That was only one post.
No. How can you appoint 30? See, this issue of reservation quota has come because you have appointed more than the number of posts. You have appointed more person than you advertised. So that is why this issue is arising.
My lord.
Now, you see, if you have at all appointed 52%, how many were under disabled quota?
Only one, my lord.
From 54, in the entire 54, only one.
My lord.
So for 32% also one post, and for 54% also one post.
My lord, my lord.
Can it be?
My lord. My lord,
Was there any preparation of any separate list for disabled person?
No.
What was? Huh?
Yes, Your Lordship.
How many were there?
Your Lordship, if you come to page 44, Your Lordship, is the type copy. Yeah.
Yes.
469 and 4889 are the disabled category. If you come to the
Page 44.
page 44, Your Lordship, is the type copy. 43 is not clear.
That is a result.
Result, Your Lordship.
Yes.
So
How do we get the numbers
it's
under
written,
disable category?
it's
Two
written
names.
here, Lordship.
Two,
After
two.
496 and
So you
4889.
were not there.
I am here, Your Lordship. After this,
No, your name is not there. Is it there?
Your Lordship.
What is your number?
496.
So you were selected.
No, my lord, that is not the case, my lord.
After this, Your Lordship, there was
That is a result of written.
Your
Where is the final selection list? Come to final.
final. It's in page 48 type copy, Your Lordship.
Okay, whether the other name which appeared along your name in that written exam result is selected or
After
not?
the written, Your Lordship, only roll numbers came out.
Yes.
So after the interview, names came out. No, with no roll number.
That is all right. But then
Yeah.
how do you identify disabled person from the
Your
final
Lordship,
select
if you
list?
come to page 48,
Yes.
that is the final select list. Serial number 17. It's in bracket disabled,
Okay, disabled. Yes. So one person was selected.
Your Lordship.
My lord, relevant page would be page 18. That will clear the matter. Page 18 of the writ petition. So, my lord, the reservation percentage is 3% of reservation, that is 1% each for candidate with blindness, number A, B, hearing, C, locomotive. So, for locomotive, the locomotion disability, it was only 1%. Only 1%. So, even if 54 is selected, my lord, 1% of 54 comes to 1. And more so, the candidate who was successful against the petitioner, my lord, had higher percentage of disability and had scored more marks than the petitioner.
That is all right. There is nothing. She is not on that thing.
Yes.
She has only one contention, that if there is one reserved post for 32, for all 32 posts, then when you increase it to 54, there must be increase in that thing.
My lord.
Okay. Now, as you say now, this is as per the office memorandum.
My lord.
It is only she is basically her reservation is only with regard to 1% of the total.
1% and against locomotive disability.
So that is all right. See, the reservation is 3%. 1% each for okay, for locomotion it is
1%.
1%. So her claim is with regard to 1%.
1%.
So for 100 seats there will be one.
Yes, ma'am.
So that way there is nothing.
There's nothing.
What it means?
Yeah. For the total number of posts, it's 1%, Your Lordship. That's why
Yes.
the
So
advertisement.
1% of total 54 number is what it will be. Calculate.
Your
It's simple
Lordship, if
mathematics.
it's
For 100
32,
posts, this is one. Up to 100 posts, there is only one. So, what remains for you? State action may be illegal. Okay, and so far as the appointment of 52% is concerned. But then you are not aggrieved by that. And nobody else has come to challenge it. So even if they had appointed 100%, your claim was limited to only one seat.
More so, my lord, kindly peruse the prayer person, my lord. They have not agitated the matter, my lord. Their prayer, my lord.
What happened? They're seeking quashing
Quashing.
entire selection process.
She is concerned with only 1%, my
So
lord.
if entire selection process goes, then nothing remains for you also. Where your claim will remain? Anyway, come, let her come after one.
My lord.
Yes.
Me, your lordships. I am appearing for the private respondent in this case. So, private respondent. Now, my lord, if your lordship peruse the last order, my lord, this was before the other court, my lord, Justice Lindo.
Yes.
They made a submission, my lord. So far, I am concerned, my lord, they are not concerned with this. Because, my lord, I came under.
You were appointed under disabled quota.
Yes, your lordship. And I, in the select list, I appeared above them. Now, that is, my lord, no more disputed. They have accepted that. If that is so, my lord, what is the
Why
purpose?
why you are made a private respondent here? Why?
Well, initially they said, my lord, I am not entitled because I am not disabled, and that, my lord, he was above me.
It seems they themselves are confused. You see, like what?
So, my lord, why I should be, my lord, before in this proceeding? Lordship will strike out my name because they have no claim against me. They have considered that.
Are you ready to?
Lordship, let it come after 1 week and you can come up with
Let us prepare,
instructions.
Mr. No, there is no grievance against you.
No grievance on the way I should give.
Even if you allow it, her case also, you will not be affected. So why you should be?
Her only thing that the appointments made beyond the notified.
Yes.
Vacancy.
She said once number of court increases, reservation the reserved seat also should increase.
And so for my appointment, my lord, within that notified vacancies. So I am out of it actually.
Anyway, we'll just see.
No,
We'll just see.
Oblige.
Counsel for the petitioner, please. Grant of further grant of 1 week's time for further preparation in the matter. They are allowed list after a week.
Deeply obliged.
Item number 4.
Lordship, I'm praying that this matter may come up at the end of the boat, Your Lordship.
No, what is the matter about? End of the board means there will be hardly any matter after this. I think. What is the matter about? Anyway, okay. Call up the next one.
Item number 7.
Yes, madam, you are showing something.
Your Lordship, we filed this RTI seeking some information. So I was praying some time may be given to file our additional affidavit, Your Lordship.
Is there any order allowing you to bring into records?
Lordship, I was
some more
informed there was
documents?
no such order, but then Your Lordship has orally passed such order, Your Lordship, and accordingly we've applied for this RTI in the midst of the hearing, Your Lordship.
The order you have passed in accordance with the order. You have applied for these copies according to the order passed by this court.
Orally, sir, Your Lordship.
Oral order. Last time you sought for time,
Your Lordship.
and the last occasion you sought for time on the ground that you need some more instruction. So this is, are you saying that this RTI is all about all those?
Your Lordship.
So what do you want now? You want to bring it into the records?
Your
Whatever
Lordship,
you
by way of an additional affidavit, Your Lordship.
I am for the university, my lord. I had a limited purpose. Lordship made certain queries, my lord, because any college running any department, they require the permission from the university because degree is conferred by
recognition.
So we have made our queries, my lord, from the university. So for the university is concerned, this particular department in which she was appointed, that department was never affiliated with the university. Otherwise, my lord, that department cannot function. That is our step.
So this university will not have any administrative control over that.
No. So for this department, my lord.
You are a private college. Otherwise, the college is a private college.
Private college, and so far, my lord.
And the post which
College
she
post.
is seeking, the petitioner is seeking appointment.
College post. This
is
purely
in
managed.
that department which is not recognized by you.
Yes.
So then your writ petition doesn't lie. Until and unless university has an administrative control, how? Anyway. Okay. Miss Yuani.
P. Bishop, my Lordship.
Learned counsel appear with the petitioner submits. that petitioner has obtained certain document. Petitioner has come to possess certain documents, production of which may be necessary for the purpose of final adjudication of the matter. The Land Council prays that petitioner may be allowed to bring this document by way of an affidavit.
Your Lordship.
The prayer has not been opposed by the Learned Council for the respondents. Prayer allowed. List this matter after 2 weeks. In the meanwhile, petitioner shall file the necessary affidavit.
Highly obliged.
Item number 10.
Yes, Mr. Mansoori.
My lord, I am for the private respondent in this case.
This is again that criminal petition, my lord, which is filed under 482 for quashing of the FIR, my lord, and the corresponding PS case. This matter, my lord, actually what happened.
This is charged under section?
Charged under section 326, 506 and 34. Man.
Mr. Mansoori, you are appearing for the complainant.
I am for the private respondent, my lord.
You are what you are? Why he is a private?
This FIR,
my lord,
I have filed that FIR.
The FIR is filed by him. There is a FIR and counter FIR from both ends, my lord.
So you are opposing their prayer?
Yes.
I'll take your lordship to.
What is the ground of quashing?
Well, the ground of quashing is, my lord, the FIR which they had filed was a counterblast to my FIR, my lord.
So that is what is.
And here, in fact, my lord, it was just a counterblast, and my lord, although the allegation is on a 326, my lord, there was no injury sustained by them. In fact,
it can be 325 then.
325, my lord, but be that as it may, my lord.
That cannot be ground for it.
Be that as it may, my lord. Here, the real victim is me.
Alteration of charge.
Correct.
Then in that case, that the quashing will not come. See, you cannot come and seek quashing on that ground. That the allegation made. You see, like if it is, only thing is what the law is that, you see, the FIR should disclose commission of some offence. That is what.
Here, it is the other way around, my lord. Here, I am the victim. My lord, I have been pulled out of my house. I have been, my lord.
Can you just give us the fact? Let us go.
I'll take your lordship straight to the FIR.
Yes. Which FIR? The FIR which they have filed?
Yes. And also the FIR which I had filed, my lord.
No, which one you will take us first?
I will take your lordship to my FIR first. Your lordship will find it at page 20. The typed copy, your lordship will find at annexure 2, page 21.
Page 20 itself is a typed copy.
Oh, sorry, 20A.
20 is a handwritten one.
Yeah, what is this? There's a counter? No. This one is. It's 20. I'll take your lordship to page 20. That's the FIR we filed. If I may, my lord.
Yes.
Just to inform you that my brother S.K. Mohammed Ashik, his son S.K. Mohammed Arman, and Mrs. Ruxana Parveen came to our residence on 28/8/2022 at around 2:30 p.m. and in between 2:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. with an intention and attempt to murder my wife. All this happened after 10 minutes after I had an argument with my there's something typing mistake is there, not all this happened just 20 minutes after I had an argument with Mr. S.K. Mohammed Ashik on some property which was
how many with my
there's a typing mistake again in a typed copy. So I'm reading directly from.
If we do not get proper meaning, it will be difficult for us to decide.
Absolutely. But I'll take your lordship directly to page 20A, which is the FIR, handwritten FIR. I'll read the.
Not very legible. Anyway, let us try. Let us see.
Yes, all this happened just 10 minutes after I had an argument with Mr. S.K. Mohammed Ashik on some property which was already settled by my father. He and his family came with cricket bat and banged the bat on our flat. My wife was seriously injured by Ruxana Praveen. In attempt to save her, I and my son was also hurt.
Who is Ruxana Praveen?
Wife of my brother. Wife of my brother.
The fight between two families.
Yes, no, two brothers actually, brother and their families.
Brothers' families.
Yes. My wife was seriously injured by Ruxana Praveen. In attempt to save her, I and my son was also hurt by Ashik and his son with cricket bat. All this happened just because Ashik had already threatened to teach me lesson several times, and on this also he threatened to do so, and he did. I request you, sir, to kindly book an FIR against so and so.
That is filed on 28th August 2020.
20th August.
Yes.
Now, subsequent to this, my lord, of course, I was taken to medical.
Was any case registered on the basis of this?
Yes, they've registered one.
Yes.
They've registered a
then what action was taken? No action was taken.
No action was taken. In fact, both the parties had to move for anticipatory bail, my lord, and I think that was granted.
Both the parties.
Both
Later.
the parties.
Anyway, let us come to then their. What about their affidavit then?
Now, my lord.
Their FIR, not affidavit.
Now, their FIR. Subsequent to this, my lord, I was taken for medical, and your lordship will find the medical papers, the documents at starting from page 23 onwards. There are photographs annexed, where you can see.
On the basis of your FIR, one case was registered. The case was registered under what section of law?
Well, the case was registered under.
Give us the case number.
Yeah, I'll give it. The case was registered under section 324, 307, 506, and 34 IP7.
Where is that? Where do you get
it? Your lordship will find out at page 8, relevant paragraph will be paragraph 3.
C24 307 506 34.
Correct.
That is 202.
Shillong Sadar PS case. Bracketed 08 of 2022. This is Shillong Sadar PS.
Okay.
Now, subsequent to this, my lord, they also filed an FIR, which your lordship will find at page 21.
On the same date?
Yes, on the same date, my lord. This is usually happens nowadays, my lord. The moment you go for an FIR, my lord, the other party also come with an FIR.
So, what is counterblast? which is counter to what?
Well, since my FIR was filed at prior point of time, my lord, actually their FIR would be a.
So there is a difference of how many hours between you? Anyway,
this is not reflected.
Carry on with what?
I'll take your lordship to their FIR now.
Yes.
Which is at page 21. With reference to the subject cited above, I, Shri so-and-so, beg to report you that today around 2:30 p.m., when I went to meet the workers who were doing some reservation work in my flat, situated on the second floor of Didar Market, adjacent to my Sheikh Mohammed Aman's flat, my brother Sheikh Mohammed Aman, along with his wife, entered my flat and passed some instigating comments, to which I countered them, but my brother did not answer one properly, but instead assaulted me and left after around 20 minutes. He and his son came back and started commenting various instigating work and said the flat, which was in renovation, does not belong to me. Therefore, all work should be stopped immediately, and he asked all the workers to stop work and get out of the flat. Immediately, I pleaded with him not to do such act with the workers and let the work continue, and I also requested him to leave my flat immediately, to which he began quarreling with me and started pushing me several times. I also pushed him, and he fell down. He got up and with his son. Both of them assaulted me on my head and shoulder. The workers have all witnessed the incident. My brother also threatened to kill me. I did not assault them back and left. I called my wife and son and they came to talk with my brother and his wife as to why they stopped the work and assaulted me. Various heated words were exchanged, and in the ensuing quarrel, my brother's wife threw her slipper on my wife, and my wife countered her and pushed her, which she got hurt by hitting her head onto the window pane and glass, and got hurt. But to my shock, I saw his son come up with an air gun. I asked my brother what to do. What do you want to kill us? To which he answered in affirmative. In the ensuing quarrel, my son also got involved.
He said that he wanted to kill you.
It's just a basically
I asked my
allegation.
brother that, do you want to kill us? To which he answered in affirmative.
Affirmative. It's a very well thought FIR.
So that-
In the ensuing quarrel, my son also got involved, but his wife got hurt by hitting her head on the glass of a window. As she started to bleed, my wife begged her to stop the quarrel and get herself checked, to which they stopped the quarrel by said they would file FIR against us. The whole incident is a family dispute, and I also has been assaulted, and whatever has happened to my brother and his wife is purely of our self-defense, as we are not carrying any sharp weapon. They have also threatened to kill my son as he got involved in the quarrel. This is the FIR that they filed.
And this filed before the same police station.
Same police station, Lord. It's a
What's the
sub-
bar? The investigation go on.
As a
Investigation
matter
can
of fact,
go on.
Lord,
See, the fact remains that there are some allegations.
correct.
So, which way we decide the correctness of all those things? Which way we say this has come as a counterblast?
If
And
I'm
even
not
if it
wrong,
comes as a counterblast also.
correct. There's no way we can find out, my lord, which FIR is
How?
correct.
You see,
and to
like
what
even
extent.
then, it may happen. You see, like well, washing is something like you know it very well. There has to be a clear-cut projection.
Correct.
And,
And I mean, also inform, my lord, there's been a charge sheet which has been filed in both the cases.
charge sheet has been filed. Both the
Charge sheet has been filed, my lord. If your lordship allows, my lord, we can bring on record those charges so that we can see and understand, my lord, to what extent the case is made out, or to what extent the witnesses
will
are
it
there.
help you? This is not.
My lord,
not a
if
case
there
of
is no, my lord, even after investigation, my lord, if there is no case, your lordship is aware, even if a charge sheet is filed, the court can always interfere.
You see, the incident which are referred to in your FIR and their FIR
Correct.
relates to two different happenings. You say what happened in your place, and he says what happened in their place.
Either of is lying, my lord. That is something which
That
the
is how this
investigating.
court will find it out.
No, that's
You
why
see,
I'm saying, my lord.
If you go by the correct proposition of law, you see, like decision of apex court in this regard, you see, like if this FIR and counter FIR, if it refers to two different happenings, that cannot be ground for proceedings. Now, if it relates to same happening,
No, it's the same happening, my lord.
no, that is what. How do you say?
It is the same happening.
How do you say?
Everything happened out of the same incident, my lord. It's just that the version is
How do
different.
you say it? That is your version.
Correct, my lord. That's
How
why I'm
this-
saying,
how
my
this
lord,
court will
if we
come?
can bring on record the charge sheet, my lord, perhaps that can throw some light on whose allegation is, I mean, who is speaking the truth and who's not.
This court will not decide. It is
If there is
impossible
no
for this
case
court
made
to
out,
decide.
even
Until
in the
and
charge
unless
sheet, my lord, the court
something
can
is
always
made
interfere.
out of the evidences or the documents appended with the petition. It cannot be. This is not possible. What it to do? How will go to that extent to find out the truthfulness of allegation and all?
What I'm saying, my lord, is if after going through the charge sheet, your lordship feels
No, it's
that
all right. You can
no
bring it.
case
We are
is
not,
made out
we are
as
not
against
shutting
me,
you
my lord.
down now. Okay, but then even then you just think what ultimately purpose once you say
Well,
that
since the
both the cases are charge sheeted,
correct.
then
Since the charge sheet is not a part of the records here, my lord, I would
get
pray,
this
my lord,
matter clubbed together. If you say it is these things, file the application. There are enough provision in CRPC for joint trial.
no, my lord, I'm only saying, my lord, if your lordship allows, I'll go through the charge sheet, my lord. If there is no case made out, there is no case made out.
Will you do it? We are not closing your things. Yes, Mr.
My
Mansuri.
lord, here in this case, there is two independent witnesses.
Both in your favor.
They were actually the workers who were doing the renovation work at that point of time when this incident took place. Beside that, Your
They
Lordship,
were engaged by you.
they were engaged
So
by
how
me.
do you say they are independent witness?
Because they are not related to us. Beside that, Your Lordship, there is also CCTV footage which has been collected by investigating officer. So enough evidence is there, proof is there in my case to establish prima facie that it was them who started the quarrel.
You did not seek quashing of the FIR filed by them.
No,
is
no,
it?
my lord. That matter has been charge sheeted. I am appearing in the court. My accused is appearing. So we will defend there. Because it's a matter of evidence, my lord. This has to come.
Well, let Mr. Thapa go through those charge sheets, these things, because he did not have the
If
opportunity
the
to do it.
CCTV
My
says
lord, when
otherwise,
there is independent witnesses are there, CCTV footage is there. What else there?
That is for the trial court to see. We
My
are
lord.
just confined with the
My lord.
allegations made in the FIR right now.
My lord. The quarrel was started by them. If your lordship will see the FIRs.
They also will say the same thing.
No, my lord. Actually, what has happened, my lord, basically it is a property dispute. My father already divided this property among 4 brothers, my lord. This legacy, if your lordship will, just opposite to Biju.
Yes, yes, that famous Becker, yes.
Family business, my lord. So my father, he divided this property during his lifetime. He's no more now. He divided it among the 4 brothers. Now, the petitioner, they are occupying one portion of the flat, the building, as a residential flat. The other portion is occupied by me. And there is another portion, your lordship, which belongs to my brother. Now, that brother, he stays in Calcutta. So he has given that responsibility to me to look after that portion. So I started renovating in that portion, and they came and said that this does not belong to you, so you stop the work. And this is how the problem started, my lord. And they started.
They said that it does not belong to you. Did they say it belonged to us?
No, they said that you cannot do the renovations. It doesn't belong to you.
There's no mention of Malad.
No, that
they
will
being
come.
entrusted
That
with the
facts will
property.
come.
Anyway,
that I have already mentioned in my.
You are going to different arena, you see, like.
My lord, it's a civil.
Definitely. If you say about with regard to the claim of property, definitely it's a civil dispute.
Civil dispute.
But we are just confined with this. Let this thing, Mr. Gurung, go through those charge sheets and all. And if thereafter, if he feels that he should pursue this matter, he will do it. Otherwise, he may come and say that he will not press this application.
My lord.
Heard learned counsel for the parties. Mr. Thapa, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that. Charge sheet. He submits that Sadar PS case number 202 within bracket 08 of 2022. Command question of which is sought for in this present matter has been charge sheeted. The learned counsel 6. Learned counsel prays for grant of some time, enabling him to go through the charge sheet. And take necessary instruction in the matter. The prayer has not been opposed by the learned counsel for the respondent. This is matter after motion. This matter after 2 weeks. In the meanwhile, Mr. Thapa, so obtain the necessary instruction.
All right.
So if it is not required, I think there is a Decision with regard to similar kind of things, you see, like the FIR and counter FIR.
Yes.
There is a decision by Apex Court.
I
Just
have,
see.
my lord.
That has been laid out there. You see, like just because something you say has come as counter blast cannot be a ground even for
cannot be a
question. If it refers to some different incidents. You see, maybe connected to the same thing, but then there are chain of happenings.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, so at point of time you strike him.
The chain has to be covered.
Subsequent point he strikes you.
Correct.
So both can be treated as separate.
Separately.
All right.
Item number 11.